Hi guys, so this right here is a quick poem I wrote, and it's about trying to wake up the human spirit and kind of go out of the group consciousness, because I noticed that a lot of people in my generation kind of fallen into group consciousness and are sheeple. So this is just to wake people up, and I hope you like it. Love, hate, and the human spirit. Love and hate are two of the most powerful things to contemplate, or are they but one force which breeds harmony, tragedy, and discontent? Out of both, life is guided and confined to constant torment and brief moments of content which breed disillusion and misguided assent. Out of faith, love is born, and born from conflict is inevitably hate, yet we all seek faith, but what faith we have in our brothers quickly dissipates. Religion is the accumulation of a common love, yet the root of much evil. Our morals and ethics whip around and bite us, and although we are the same, we fight over what little common ground we share. We fight over the foundation which all our lives and cultures are built on, yet refuse to live peacefully in the unified house above. We love what we know, but know not what we hate. We are blinded by what we expect, and the stereotypes we create. We exploit the weaknesses of others we ourselves have drilled into our heads. We have no will, yet a striking lack of wit, with which we passively follow those who still have a remaining hint of dignity. Individuals, once unique and inspirational, are now merely sheep guided by an insatiable desire of a society's acceptance. Who will be that black sheep to stand out in the crowd, to hold their flag high in the open between the two frenzied crowds? The one who is not afraid to tell those who fight homosexuality that it is a greater sin to fight thy neighbor than to love another man. Those who protest war hate those who bring it, and enact the hate they fight to end. Those who claim to follow God and condemn gay love have lost their own love of humanity, and likewise those who fight against a faith for a lack of acceptance have also lost their own message of unconditional love. Before we can follow, we must first contemplate the contempt which surges and fills our veins. It is the same hate which propels racism. Irrational revenge subconsciously drives divisions, further intensifying white guilt and black communities with no diversity. Diversity is misunderstood as being the color of your skin, when in reality it is the content of your mind and your relationship to reality. What is reality? Can we learn to accept that reality is a point of opinion? Can't we accept that our reality is as much our own creation as anyone else's reality is their own? Our realities relate, and whether we both see the same color or hear the same sound, we can communicate our experiences and understand one another. Isn't that a marvel in itself, that we can share what we experience through a series of sounds and syllables formulated by our ancestors? What if we all follow the same God, but our relationships are separated as a result of our opinions and conceptions? God could be science, and science could be God, just as all names of God could be different names of a common entity. All of us fail to see that out of our upbringings we are offered a path to follow, and most of us take it, but for those ones who turn away and go in the other direction, one of two things happens. Those who lack resilience and moral stamina fall into despair halfway down a seemingly endless path of hot coals. But those who push on prevail, and through their hardship reach a world of understanding. This path of hardship is to be faced, and only the strongest beat the heat and make it to the top. Those who lose their faith burn out, and their individuality is lost. Those of us who fall short are left to contemplate why the ones who failed to conform now stand above us, while we suffer the consequences of our wasted opportunities. Those who succeed were not endowed with special gifts, but nourished their fledgling talents into full-grown abilities. Those who never work are poor because they negated to accept the basic conditions of existence. Payment is hard-earned, and intellect is a result of dedication from the very beginning. A school presents information, but an individual interprets it and develops free thinking. A sheep senselessly repeats it back or fills in a dot on a test sheet, just as they fill in the emptiness of their hollow lives with smoke and whiskey from a bottomless bottle. Their ambition vanishes like the smoke they exhale, dissipating in the wind, and this poison infects those who seek to breathe it in. As I watch my generation indulge in weed, I will be the lone weed, which dares to grow up between a crack in the flat surface of this paved world. Yet I am not alone. I am one of many isolated sprouts in an otherwise uniform landscape. Let those of us who dare to differ spring forth from the pavement and create a diverse forest together. Thanks for watching.